Now we go on to social enterprise, characteristics of entrepreneurs and skills of an entrepreneur. So why do we call them social enterprise? Social enterprise are businesses that are not for profit making. Rather, they want to help the society.
Yeah, okay.
So here I go. The social enterprise is established to help the society, especially the vulnerable ones, those that lack the basic needs, like food, clothing, shelter.
Yeah, okay.
So this kind of business, they try to help those ones. They run like charity.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like this. Yeah. Okay.
You get it, yeah?
I get it now.
So that's about social enterprise. So we go to the characteristics of an entrepreneur. The first one, decision making. An entrepreneur makes decision that is best for the organization after considering the pros and the cons. So for entrepreneurs, one of the characteristics you need to possess is making decision. You have to be good at making decision.
Yeah.
So whatever decision you have to make, you would have checked the advantages of that decision, the consequences of the decision. What I mean is the positive consequence and the negative consequences of those decisions. So what happens after this decision? You have to be responsible for that.
Yeah.
So as an entrepreneur, you have to take decisions, you have to make decisions. But before you make those decisions, you should have considered the pros and the cons, the advantages and the disadvantages.
Yeah.
I think that is clear.
Yeah.
That's one of the attributes of an entrepreneur. The second one is risk taking. You are a risk taker because you are putting your own hard-earned money into the business. Mm-hmm. Your savings, you are putting it into the business because nobody's going to give you money to start a business.
Yeah,
so because you are starting that business, So because you are starting that business with your own savings, you don't know if they're going to buy or they're not going to buy your product or your service. Mm-hmm. But in as much as you are starting it up with your own savings, which you might not recover it. Mm-hmm. You might not have any return on it.
Yeah,
so that is a risk.
Even not have customers.
Yes, that is why it's a risk. Do you get it? So for the fact that you are setting up a business, which is not for your family to buy, which is not for your brothers or sisters to buy, you are selling to people who don't care about who you are, but care about your product, it is a risk. Do you get the point?
Yeah, I get it.
The third one, determination. As an entrepreneur, you will face difficulties. Everybody will face difficulties. But the point is, you not giving up on you. Not giving up on your business. Mm-hmm. Do you get it? That's determination. Do you get it or not?
Yeah.
You as an entrepreneur, you must not give up easily.
Yeah, because you're working.
There are ups and downs in your business. There are ups and downs in the business.
Especially when you are an entrepreneur and working alone.
You must not, whatever problem you face, whatever issues that arises, you must not back off. You must not just go away. Yeah. Don't run away from it. You must not give up. That is determination. Is it clear? Yeah. The next one is self-motivation. As an entrepreneur, you must have that drive and ambition to be successful. Mm-hmm. Do you get it? Yes. So entrepreneurs are those people who have the drive and ambition to achieve their goals. Mm-hmm. That makes you an entrepreneur. You must possess that characteristic. Is it clear? Is it clear, please?
Yeah.
Then the next one is self-confidence. You have to believe in yourselves. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your ideas. Mm-hmm. That's self-confidence. That whatever you want to do, you believe that, yes, my instinct is telling me this. That is how it should be. Yeah. You must be confident about whatever you are putting on the table. Yeah. That makes you an entrepreneur. The next one is creativity. I told you an entrepreneur is that individual who sees a gap in the market and make a business out of it. So that means you are creative.
You create something.
So as an entrepreneur, you must come up with new ideas, new ways of doing things.
Yeah.
That makes your product to be unique. That makes your service to be unique. Yeah. If not, you are just like any other person. Do you understand?
Yes.
So that's about creativity. Then we go to the skills of an entrepreneur. These are the features, characteristics an entrepreneur should possess. Now we're going to the skills of an entrepreneur. Skills are different from the characteristics, but they are more like almost the same. Skills are things you can do with your intellect. Mm-hmm. So what are the skills an entrepreneur must possess? One, decision making. They make decisions that brings back benefits to their business. So whatever decision they make, they are making it because that decision will bring benefits to them, to the business. Do you get it? Decision-making skills. You must have the skills. You must have the knowledge, the brain to make decisions that will lead to success for the business.
It's the same.
That's characteristic. This is skills. You must possess this skill. This decision-making skill is what you can do. It must be part of you. What you can do.
Okay.
Do you understand? These are features, but these are skills you need to have. Decision-making skills.
Okay.
Do you get it? Being proactive. Being proactive means you must be able to spot the problem and act before the problems act on you.
Okay, yes.
Do you get it? You have to be
Like
proactive.
active,
Yeah.
active, yeah.
Proactive, yeah.
Yeah.
Proactive means you solve the problem even before the problems start coming up.
Yeah.
Do you get it? So I wrote, they take actions and make necessary changes before they need to be made. They don't wait for a situation to arise. So you don't wait for the problem to come before you start solving it. You need to know where the problem is coming from. Then you quickly solve it. That is a skill.
Yeah, I get it.
Do you get it? The third one, networking. You must be able to meet new people. You must be able to exchange information. That's about networking. You must be able to link up with people as an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. These are skills. They are things that should be part of you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. The next one is risk management. They can be exposed to different risks, but ensure it can be reduced to minimal. So, as an entrepreneur, you already started taking the risk because you are putting your money into a business that you don't know the outcome. But you are determined, you are so sure that the outcome will be positive. Yes or no? Mm-hmm. So you will face different risks. But the point is that ensure that the risk you are taking are measurable, are calculated. So that means they will be minimal. So whatever problem that arises, it won't be so much that will put you down. Mm-hmm. That is risk management. You are able to calculate your risk. Do you get it? Mm-hmm. Risk means uncertainty that might arise in the course of producing goods or services. Uncertainty, things that will not happen. You don't know if it's going to happen or not. That is the risk. But you as an entrepreneur, you must be able to reduce the risk to the minimal.
Okay.
And how can you reduce the risk to the minimal? By calculating the risk. Do you get it?
Yes.
Then the last one here, human relations. I think it's going to be second to the last here. Human relations. Here they said, as an entrepreneur, you should know how to build around people. Build relationship with people. Because people are those that are going to elevate your business. So you should build relationship around people and you should bring out the best in people. Mm. So bringing out the best in people is transiting you from being an entrepreneur to become a leader. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Building relationship with people makes you an entrepreneur. But as soon as you start building or bringing the best out of people, that means you are transiting from being an entrepreneur to a leader. Mm-hmm. Is it clear? Yeah. And the last one is realism. So for realism, entrepreneurs must recognize things that are going wrong and they take actions to make positive changes. You must be real to yourself. Oh, these things are not working fine. You don't lie to yourself. These things are not working fine. As an entrepreneur, you must understand that and make positive changes. Is it clear? No, not yet. Yeah. Another skill you should possess as an entrepreneur is realism. Realism means you should be able to recognize that things are not right. Mm-hmm. So if things are not right, then you have to make amendments to make positive changes. Yeah. So that makes you an entrepreneur. So these are the features of an entrepreneur, the skills an entrepreneur must possess, and social enterprise. Is it clear?
Yeah, it is.
Good.